and welcome to our crochet yet again for another tutorial. My name is Mary, and in today's tutorial we will be, yay, we will be what? Blocking our crochet-along Granny Square Blanket, if I could get it right, our Granny Square Blanket Crochet-along, yay! We've finally come to the end of this blanket. I gotta say guys, I'm tired. And I know you are too, guys. If you are new to our channel, firstly, welcome, and hopefully you would like to do our Granny Square Blanket. You can jump in anytime you like, the beauty of YouTube. Check the description box down below. There will be a little playlist called Granny Square Blanket Crochet-a-long. It's the very first playlist that you come to, or the very first link that you see will be the playlist. Now in the playlist you will have each part all the way in through to the very final part, which is the blocking today. And don't stress guys, if you have not caught up with the blocking part or you're not up to this stage, don't panic. You get here when you are ready. In the meantime, the rest of us are going away right now. I don't know where these rolled R's are coming from. Right now to block our very first, but not the last because we've done so many in between, but our very first crochet along, and this is ours. It's our Granny Square Blanket, guys. I'm very proud of this. Thank you so much for joining me with this, and thank you for blocking with me today. Yay! Let's get blocking. All right, so here we are. We have our tub, we have our blanket. I'm going to be blocking off some of the lighting here, guys. It's a little bit dark and dismal during the day today here in Melbourne, but I'm going to try the best I can with the lighting that I have. All right, so firstly what we'd like you to do is decide with your yarn what temperature you would like your water at. Okay, now I'm using Cuddly Sensitive. You don't have to. Yours truly is using it because this is the product that I always use. And I'm going to mix the water with hot and cold. Okay, and you can put in as much as you want. I always put in a couple of little dollops, or maybe a capful if you like, one capful. Depends on your cap. I hope it's not too loud in here for you. Sorry guys. Give it a bit of a swish. Oh, too hot. Oh, that's because the cold water wasn't even on. Hello. Here we go. Oh, that's better. And remember the blanket is big, guys, so you'll need a little bit extra water. I reckon that will do. Okay, now it depends on the size of your blanket. I know that mine is, you know, a good size, so I'm just going to pop it in the water. Give it a swish around. I hope I'm not taking up too much of the light, guys. I'll move over a bit. Okay, there we go. Give it a gentle swish around, like so. Okay, just a gentle swish. Now you can come back in about half an hour time to give it another toss. The water's leaking. To give it another swish around if you want. I'll probably do that. And then in an hour's time, yours truly will probably come in here and take it out of the tub and get blocking. Okay, so I'll meet you back in an hour's time. For me it'll be an hour, for you it'll be like 2 seconds. So I'll meet you back soon. All right, so here we are with our blocking time. I'm just going to pop our towels down. Okay, now if you remember in my previous tutorial blocking the double crochet V-stitch, this is pretty much exactly the same. Okay, so what we're going to do, so I'll face this way so you can see it better. Squeeze as best I can from inside the tub. Okay, like so. Now remember not to over squeeze your product, otherwise you're going to stretch it, and you don't want to stretch it. Now yours truly is going to dry the rest of it in the towel. I know there's a lot of water there, But again, if you remember from my previous tutorial, by the way, I'll pop the link, that link in a description box down below. So if you remember my previous tutorial, that blanket was popped between two towels and folded up and squished, which I'm going to show you in a minute once I get rid of this. There we go, that's out the way. Can you see the blanket? Let's pop that down a little bit. All right, we are now officially going to pop this towel on top of it. Okay, and now we just roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. And all I'm going to do is just squeeze. This is where I get puffed out, guys. Squeeze. That goes to show how unhealthy I am. Squeeze real tight, and no stretching, just constant squishing down. Now I'm not fussed if there's a lot of leftover water on the blanket. It doesn't worry me too much, as long as all the drippiness is gone, all the leftover. Okay, that's it. All right, I think that's plenty. We are not going to overdo this. It's not a very thick blanket, so we just roll it out. Take out your blanket, throw the towels in a sink, and let's get started on the blocking. Okay, you want to block with your right side facing you. Remember how we chose the right side? We look at the V's there, and if the V's are facing us, that's the right side. If we face it that way and the V's are going downwards, that's the wrong side. So wrong side down, right side facing us. Okay? Well, I'm puffed out, guys. Okay. What I will do is bring this down so you can see it better. I'm going to bring it up. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. All right. Now these, remember, are the T-pins. You can use your normal pins, whichever suits you. And here we go. We're going to start popping our pins. Oh, I just moved the camera. Sorry, guys. In the peaks of our top part of the blanket. Okay? All of them, even the smaller ones. Now in the corner, I want to pop two. One in there and one there. All right? Sounds good? I think it does. Now, on every peak you find, we don't need to stretch this in place like we did with our double crochet V-stitch blanket, because the squares are all the same size. And if you remember, we actually blocked our squares before we crocheted them together. So there you go. So really everything's quite even. So really all you need to do is pin it on the peaks. Let's pin it over here. The neighbour's cat's crying all over the place. I don't know what that one wants. Okay, there we go. Got the door open today, guys. It's quite cool, but it's actually nice fresh air coming through. All right. I don't know if I'm still in frame there, but I'm going to stop and have a look and then move it over. I am still in frame, so let's pop this a little bit over so you can see the bottom part of it, or at least the sides. I tell you what, the colours look amazing, guys. We've done a wonderful job. Now this is going to take a couple of days to dry. It depends on how thick your blanket is. I've left a lot of water in mine, so it's going to take a couple of days to dry. I was actually speaking to a colleague today, one of my crochet colleagues, and she actually does not saturate her blankets. What she does is she sprays them. Now I might show you that way of blocking with a smaller item one day. How far down can we go? Let's just move the camera a little bit. There you go. Okay, again, we're going in the peaks of each one. I'm not stretching this blanket at all. It's just pinning down. Gorgeous. Look at the texture on this join. I tell you, the join as you go in the middle here. I'm so loving this join as you go. We're going to use it again in the future, but this time we're going to use it with single crochet. Oh, that could be fun, couldn't it? So we'll try that in another stitch. Let's see how far we are. Okay. I'm going to move the camera again. Just give me one moment. All right, so there you go. Gorgeous. Remember guys, there's no right or wrong way to block, okay? It's whatever suits you. This is my version, and I'm sure you, by the time you are overly experienced, you will have your version as well. Okay, just make sure I'm in frame in a minute. Sorry about my body leaning all over the place there, guys. There we go. All right, we're going to pause the camera and move it back in frame. Okay, bring these pins over here. Now, the other thing we've noticed, the actual join that we did here, okay, how we didn't put 2 cluster sets, 1 in each corner, helped us shape our blanket. We did a half a cluster set joining the 2 corners, and it's actually made a perfect shape to our blanket. So it hasn't waved, it's not bubbled, it's a perfect shape. Okay, nearly there guys, nearly there. Okay, that's that side right there. Let's have a look. Gorgeous. Turn the camera around a little bit. Bring it up. And now we're going to do the other side so you can see the other side. Whoa, lift that up a little bit. And there you go. You can still see the water from the bucket before, hey? I've got chairs all over the place here, guys. I'm trying to maneuver around them. It's just water, guys, anyway. It's not going to hurt anybody. Now, apparently it's good for the fish, so, hey, who are we going to complain, huh? All right, nearly there. This is looking gorgeous. See if you can see. Dearie me. All right. That's the joy of a small home, guys. You have a bit of a small space, you've got to maneuver. So notice how I'm guiding it along to the style that I want. I've noticed that the one side's a little bit tighter than the other, so I'm going to adjust it, and I'll show you when I'm ready. I don't know if you can get the rest of me in here. Not me, but the blanket. Okay. Now, I didn't think you could. All right, so here we are. We're going to do, oh, there's Kimmy. See Kimmy Bardashian? Right there. She goes everywhere with me, along with my tubs of yarn. All right, so, sorry guys, I do get sidetracked, don't I? All right, so now I've noticed how it's, if you look carefully there, it's dipping a little bit. And it's only because I haven't gone just like that. That's all. Give it a good stretch. Give it a good stretch. See, all bubbled there. Bring it up a little. We're going to have to adjust that now, which is fine. But at least we got it looking even. Okay? Oops, did I forget one? I just cannot get over how perfectly straight this blanket has become with that stitch there. I'm going to show you a nice close-up at the end of the tutorial so that you can have a look at what I mean by the actual join as you go. It's done wonders, it really has. Okay, let me do that. Now let me fix the rest up. Oh, I didn't have to fix too much. It's not too bad, that's it. All right. Give me 1 second, I'll take the camera off the stand and you can have a nice close look of what it looks like. All right, so there we go. This is officially how it looks. Gorgeously straight. Love, love, love. Very nice. Sorry about the shading there, guys. I don't have my lamps on today. I thought I'd do without and see how we go. So what we're going to do now is we are going to leave it sit here for a couple of days. We'll come back. We'll take the pins out and I'll be able to show you how gorgeously straight the blanket is. See you in a couple of days. Well, it'll be a couple of days for me, but a couple of seconds for you. Catch you soon. Here we are with our blanket all washed, dried, and gorgeously soft. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for joining us with our Granny Square Blanket Crochet-a-long. Did I get it right? I got it right. What we are going to do in our next vlog, and vlog 18, yours truly, you and me and you and me, us, we are going to do our victory dance. Remember I promised you, oh gosh, anyone new joining us today is thinking, what is she talking about? But for those of you who are new, firstly, welcome. And secondly, we have been doing this Granny Square Blanket Crochet-a-long. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And we have done lots of work. And we've been doing it for 8, 9 weeks, 10, maybe more. We've been starting and doing other items in between as well. The links to the playlist of the blanket will be in the description box down below. Don't be shy. Join us, even though we're finished. Join us. And join us on vlog 18 next weekend so that we can all do our little victory dance together. Vlog 18 is going to be huge, guys. It's going to be this little victory dance that we're going to do. And there's going to be a little secret revealed. I've already had one secret revealed this week. That's out. We've been doing that. It is this guy right here. It is the amigurumi lovey blanket. Okay. So if you want to do that, that will also be in the description box down below. So we had a reveal 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. We're going to do another reveal in this vlog coming, vlog number 18. Don't miss it, guys. You're going to love that reveal. And we are going to do our victory dance. Now, I don't care who's in your lounge room, who's in your bedroom, who's in the kitchen, who's in wherever you are. I don't even care if you're sitting in a park. We are going to do this victory dance. Now, I'm being honest with you guys. I do a victory dance after every item I finish. And this is no different. We, you and me and all of us are going to do this victory dance. You're going to enjoy it. And I'm hoping that you have enjoyed the blanket as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for joining us with this beautiful crochet-a-long. Don't forget, guys, there are so many more items to come. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Don't forget to click the little bell button so that you can receive all of the tutorials coming in your inbox. So that you can receive so many more tutorials. This is the beginning for us, really. I know I've been doing YouTube now for about a year and a half, year and a bit, maybe nearly 2. It's still the beginning, guys. There's so much I would love to show you. There's so many items I would love us to make together as a team. Don't be shy. Stick around and enjoy what we are making. Remember, guys, we are crafters. We're here to have a lot of fun. We're here to play with color. We're here to make gorgeous blankets like this. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, there are other tutorials coming up over the next week or so. And join me for vlog 18 so that we can do our victory dance together and I can do the big reveal. We are going to have a lot of fun as from next week onwards. Woohoo! Guess what, guys? Ciao for now.